got with my granny, and I called the police on him Monday. So he told me if I come to the graduation, he gonna beat me up. He didn't want me to come to my own brother graduation, or he wanted me to stay at home. Or if I didn't stay at home and I didn't support my brother, he was gonna beat me up. So he tried to fight me at the graduation because I wanted to support my brother. And y'all think I'm finna fight him again? I'm not fighting you again. No shade. I didn't even want to fight you that time. You provoked me. You literally provoked me. Like, no shade. Like, you provoked me. I'm not finna fight you after you provoked me. I didn't even want to fight you that time. When I was fighting you, I didn't want to fight you. You made me fight you. You got in my face and said, get up, get up, get up, get up. You got in my face telling me to get up. And then when I got up, I sat you down. Ooh. Uh-oh. My bad, D, don't say that. I set you down. Y'all, only thing I got was a trespass warrant. I didn't even go to jail for it. We have to start acting our age. No shade. We have to start acting our age. No shade. This is a prime example of fuck around and find out. I was the graduation that day, and yes, I am still handing out diplomas. I don't like fighting. Like, I don't even like fighting. So if I do fight now, I would want to see something. I don't want to leave the fight without seeing anything. But when it came to my father, it was just like, I wouldn't say I blacked out, but I would say I just start remembering everything that you did to me. Like, I'm 20. But I just start remembering everything that he did to me. I just start remembering everything that I've been through in life, everything that he said to me, everything I went through. The fact that you didn't want me at my brother's graduation, and now you're trying to fight me at the graduation. Like, I just remember all that. You gonna do this to me? You gonna do that? You know how it finally feels to get that off my chest? Like, what the hell? Like, I didn't want to fight you. Like, it was just a bottle up of rage, and I didn't know what to do, how to get this rage out, and you helped me get rid of it.
Happy, what is this, Tuesday? Welcome to LGBTQ plus and Black. This is the I Am Me Inc. series. Listen, y'all, the social media is so undefeated, right? Which brings us to our topic for tonight. Thanks to Zay. Would life be different if social media and or the internet didn't exist? Before we start talking about this topic, first off, my name is Peirrce Peach. If this is your first time tuning in, take a moment and share the live. Also, I need y'all to understand that all the thoughts and views that's going to be presented here tonight are of the panels and not of I Am Me Inc.'s. Okay, so we're going to introduce ourselves. I'm going to let the panel come on camera, introduce themselves. And then I'm going to turn this whole ship over to Zay because he came up with this fabulous topic. And we're going to discuss, before we get into the questions, that video. I need the panel to tell me what they think about it because I thought it was wild. But panel, unmute and say hello. Introduce yourselves. It looks like we got brand new people watching or may have. Mute.
Good evening, everybody. This is Dre.
All righty.
While we're here, you Dre.
Hi,
everybody. I'm Zay.
All right.
Hi, I'm Kaylani. I'm back.
Oh, Kaylani is back. All right, panel. Before I turn it over to Zay, what did y'all think about that video? Maybe I'll put all of us on the screen and we'll talk about it a little bit. Was that video kind of cringe about that man beating up his father? What y'all thought about that? Social media is undefeated.
He was saying he was getting out diplomas for me.
I thought it was crazy, but then I thought in another way that like baby dad deserved it.
I'm on mute. You think the dad deserved to get beat down like that? The graduation.
Like, it could have been one of those things of, like, Dad, you ain't never been here, and then now I'm finishing school and you just pop up kind of thing. So, let me just hand you that ass whooping right now. Something that was owed to you, or, we never know. Why'd you just fuck your dad up?
That is hilarious.
I mean, he put the paws on his dad, and I don't mean to laugh because I don't think any child should disrespect their family members, their parents. But honey, I thought dad probably took, his son being gay as, he's a fairy that can't fight. That's and he got shown. He learned that day. And that's a prime example as to why we need to take these goddamn phones and throw social media away. Because back then, you could have got your ass whooped in that gym and the whole world wouldn't have seen it, right?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But I'm waiting for Dre to say something about that damn video.
I mean, I'm just trying to actually do some searching on the back end of it as far as like is there a backstory behind it? But yeah, I mean, it could have been that instinct that and like Zay said, where dad just ain't been there, and then here comes graduation, and now you want to take part of my life, you want to use this as your moment to boast and brag about how happy you are for your child, and it's like, yeah, but where the hell you been at if you're so happy for me? I probably would have did the same thing if my dad showed up to my graduation. I ain't gonna hold you. Like he purposely didn't have an invitation. I probably did that if him or his mother showed up. So, well, his mother was there, but she wasn't there because of me. She was there to support my cousin. So I kind of, I can kind of understand. I mean, I won't say I agree, but I do understand the ass whooping.
That's embarrassing. I'm sorry. It's in the gym, and I love how he just kept his physique, his gay physique, because he's a femme gay guy. So he's like, okay, dad. Dad probably all like this. He all like, Dad, don't make me F you up.
Not Hogan. That's hilarious.
Yeah, he probably dropped it to the duck walk. Dad, I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
I'm flexible.
It was the dad getting up telling him to like square up for me. Like, what? What is that? Like,
that's what I mean. That's the thing. If you're gonna call for the fight, at least know how what you fighting, what you about to fight.
Right. At least win. You gonna call out a fade and lose?
Right.
Yeah.
In front of all those people.
I think the moral is
like he not ducking rack today. He said he wasn't ducking rack.
The moral is don't mess with gay people.
That's the moral of the story.
But he tore his butt up. I wonder if he had heels on. He probably kicked his heels. Let me take this off. I'm done, Dad.
Well, let me say this.
My good hair.
If he had heels on and he was coming down those bleachers like that, I don't want to fight him. Because that takes skill. That takes skill.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
Yes, I saw that and I was like, oh my goodness. This is a lesson learned. So for all you straight dads out there, don't call your gay sons up because you might be taking to the pass, honey. You don't want to get duck walked on and vogued on. Leave your gay child alone.
That part.
Not death dropped on. Wow. Crazy.
I would like to know what the dad's friends are saying to him now, because you know that's been posted all across social media. Like I know this dad's friends are loving that shit.
You
Like,
know it's going
Shit
viral.
to me, you got your ass whooped by your bitch ass son.
That's crazy.
I'm done.
I bet you won't call him another faggot.
And it's funny because he was in the gym like, come on. It's like, oh shit. Oh.
Yeah, he was quick. Son was quick.
That was years of anger pent up that he was finally able to release.
Yeah.
I bet next time his dad gonna just take his ass to counseling.
Oh, his dad gonna be in hiding for a little bit because that's embarrassing.
He in the gym. He in the gym for a comeback.
You better take some boxing lessons while he in there.
All right. So, you know, we can laugh at this all night, but again, y'all better stop sleeping on your LGBTQ plus children. You don't know what kind of skills we got.
Okay.
You want that your son go to beat your ass like that?
That's funny.
I don't know. We still got people coming and shit. We replay the video before we start. Oh, we good.
Okay, Lonnie, what you think? I think he's trying to laugh again.
You said replay it.
No, I said they can watch the replay. They can.
Oh, okay.
They can watch
greetings and Talib says greetings and salutations. May this day be in service to you. Talking to the panel. Hey, Talib.
Day's over, but thanks. Appreciate it.
How you doing, Scarlett? I see Scarlett commented. Well, she was laughing.
I can't see. Oh.
Yeah. Hey, Scarlett. Yeah, that was a hot mess. He got it. Dad got it. But I don't want to keep laughing at that man. He might tune into In Black and come after us. I hope you and Zay got y'all hands right. And record it, please. Record it. Because I would love to see it. See them get an In Black ass whoop.
In Black. That's crazy.
All right, let's get over to the ad wall. I thought I would bring the humor tonight. I laughed. I'm telling you, when I saw that at the job, I laughed and laughed to myself. And I know they're like, yo, is this woman okay? But that's some funny shit. Oh, so we over to the brand wall. I'm gonna turn it over to Dre because he has the details for our cruise. I cannot wait.
What's going on, people? As we have promised you time and time again, we are putting together one of the hottest cruises that you can be a part of for the 2027 year. It's the LGBTQIA Sail Away Cruise on Virgin Cruise Lines. That's right. Leave the kids the hell at home. This is an adults only ship. It is going to be from March 4th to the 8th, leaving out of Miami, Florida. We are headed to Key West. We are headed to Bahamas. And then we're heading, of course, back to, of course, Miami. But it's going to be a Fire and Sunset Soiree, which is the name of the cruise that we're doing. And it's through the Resilient Lady on a Resilient Lady cruise line boat. If you have never been on a Virgin Mobile boat, let me explain to you how this boat looks. This boat has every stateroom has its own deck. Every stateroom's deck has its own hammock. You have a original phonograph machine in your room. For those that ain't from our era, that means you got a record player. You can go down to the record library, pick out every album you want to listen to. But It's going to be lit. I mean, like the boat is phenomenal. All your food is included. There is drink packages that you can purchase. We do have every sailor gets $100 sailor credit per cabin. And then or seller loot per cabin, I should say, and every person gets $100 bar tab. So your seller loot you can literally convert into anything that you want to convert it to. I recommend you use it towards your excursions and have a ball with Blk as we sell the ocean, and of course your Wi-Fi is included. For more information, click on that link at the bottom. Write that link out at the bottom of the flyer. Call me directly at the 302-401 number, or you can definitely scan the QR code and be a part of this dynamic event. While we're talking about dynamic shit, you better have your Blk merchandise by now. I'm talking about your mug. I'm talking about your t-shirt. It is phenomenal. If you're not Blk, bitch, you lost.
Thank you, Dre. So before go ahead.
I just wanted to say LGBTQ cruise sponsored by something called Virgin is crazy to me. That's crazy.
It's not sponsored by Virgin. It's hosted
wild.
on Virgin. It's not a bitch on that bitch going to be a virgin.
That's what I'm saying. Like, wow.
I'm done. I am totally done. Y'all are totally crazy. All right. So, so before I turn everything over to Zay for his amazing topic, which got us laughing about shit that's on social media, we're going to go into our first music video, our first LGBTQ plus music video. And then when we come out on the other side, it's all Zay from there. Stay tuned. See y'all on the other side.
I am love, I'm only human.
Told y'all niggas. Ran down on some butch queens. Ran down on some butch queens. You know me, got these niggas begging. Gave them dick, wonder why the niggas still begging. Ran down on some butch queen. Ran down on some butch queens. You know me, got these niggas begging. Gave them dick, wonder why the niggas still begging. Running his mouth, no I'm not talking to Dow. Bucks for the jaws in the mouth, home in the mouth. Got him on video now, put some dick in his mouth. Look at him now, I done feel tough on niggas that be out here envying me. Flips here, bad ass light skin nigga make OD money. No shade, I just throw some trees and a couple G's. Then I leave some G's and my nigga G. Boom, 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 boom. Pull up on the side, run up on these niggas cause I gave these niggas time. I am in my prime, the optimist prime. Fuckin' with my money, it's gon' have to be a climb. And that nigga, everybody's nigga wanna know. They be pressed, waiting for me, they be waiting at the door. Ain't no joke, I be flexing, I be doing the bid. I be selling me some niggas, pimp game on the grid. Instagram poppin', get 100 likes in a sec. Ghost writing for these niggas, have it write me a check. I ran off on the plug too. Last year he was begging me to come through. So I let him hit, let him eat the cake too. Like anime in the limo, beam me up too. He the one that be down. Down low, but they know how a nigga get down. Everybody in the club know the plug. Dark skin, slim boy, they Harlem thugs. Know it's baby mother, she be trying to be cool. So I told her, oh damn girl, you know him too. Ran down on some butch queen. Ran down on some butch queen. You know me, got these niggas begging. Gave him dick, wonder why the niggas still begging. Ran down on some butch queen. Ran down on some butch queen. You know me, got these niggas begging. Gave him dick, wonder why the niggas still begging. Told these bum ass niggas, pussy ass niggas, whack ass niggas, faggot ass niggas. Kid. Oh man, I done did this shit all summer. This shit right here is crazy. True. Don't deal with them snake niggas. Genesis was the first sign. First crime was the first time. Cross lines on them thin lines. Tens I will when I drag niggas when a bitch lie. Don't care if the bitch cry, tell a bitch bye. If the bitch try, gangs out and be more. Ain't that where you stays at? Chillin' now, nigga, lay back. My time, nigga, pay back. When I see a nigga and a bitch smile, goons placed on speed dial. All summer I'm going off. All summer I'm showing out. Look cute when I'm going out, and it's one for the team when I'm hoeing out. Oops, that was your man, nigga. I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry, nigga. Now. Bitch a bow, bitch a bow. I'm on a new level, get on my new level. Why they be hitting me? They can have several the shit is pitiful. And he ain't Philly, yo nigga be dissing you. Why don't you get a boo? South Bronx, straight gutter. I don't play with these lanes, I don't play with they mother. Ask Charlene how we rock on the concrete. And if it ain't concrete, then it's rock sheet. And we pop five in the fucking snow sleep. Make a bitch sleep, call that little bitch Bo Peep. Call a little Bo Peep. Call that bitch little Bo Peep. Bitch, where my sheep at?
To make it relatable and let's change.
Going is to give you inspiration.
Get inspired. Tune in to Hop the Series Wednesdays at 8 p.m. All right. So that was Butch Queens by Mosiah. You know, the new thing with LGBTQ plus and Black, we wanted to feature artists that don't get the same recognition as heterosexual artists. So panel, how did y'all enjoy that actual video? Let me know. And then, you know, Zay, you taking over from here. So unmute.
Enjoy is a strong word.
That was a very strong word.
Very strange, but I support artists. That was a little different for me, though. That was a little different.
Oh, okay. So even the
Yeah.
men was against it.
I mean, I'm not against it. It was a little different.
Look, listen, us ladies are taken back. I want to hear what the men, they just sit there looking like.
I
Yeah,
mean,
because I'm sitting there like, what in the world?
I just
What
get up
Listen,
is happening?
be and I just stare because I don't be knowing what.
Yeah, what did y'all think? What did the guys think about that?
I mean, it was aight. It wasn't. I won't necessarily say I enjoyed it, but it was aight.
you know what? That video sparked me. It sent me on the mission to find out exactly what was a butch queen.
Oh, you didn't know what a butch queen
Before
was?
then, I didn't know what it was.
So what did you
What's a
discover,
butch
Pete?
queen?
I still don't know.
Here go Dre being messy.
Okay, so a
What did you
butch
discover,
queen
Peach?
is a masculine, feminine person.
What?
And a masculine presenting man, gay man, that's soft and pink
Oh.
when he's with the man. So a butch queen. I was like,
Oh, so, you know, I never knew the proper description. So you done taught me something tonight. I thought it was something else.
Talib said, bro can rap. Now, Mosiah has some wonderful songs. I just brought that up because I thought it was fitting. Again, if it wasn't for social media, I wouldn't have seen something like that. I wouldn't even know that LGBT artist was out there for me to enjoy. And you know, when we get to musicking, honey, we say some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we mostly hide when we're mainstream.
All right.
Yeah, true.
Not I don't know, cause that what's his name? Duran. He is vocal and straight.
Duran Bernard, yeah. I like him. He can sing. He can actually sing.
He can sing his face off.
Yeah.
And Avery Wilson's another. He's straightforward. I think nowadays
Oh, he's gay.
Well, he said he's bi, but you know,
Oh, he's gay.
yeah.
I mean, I didn't mean to say it like that.
Listen, that was for you fellas. Mosiah was rapping to you guys, not me and Kalani.
No,
he was
you
rapping
guys.
to Butch Queens because baby,
Dre, you don't consider yourself a butch queen?
hell, hell. I was sitting there just trying to figure out what the hell he was rapping
I'm
about.
gonna have to ask Zay.
You heard him. He said he ran down on some Bush Queens.
All I heard was call your bitch Bo Peep. I was like, oh,
but it was the rundown on them and then have sex with them for me. I was like, what's happening? I'm confused.
Yeah,
all right.
My damn self on that when I was just like, oh, okay. I asked Zay, I was like, what is he rapping about? And why did the song go from a fast song to a slow jam? Like,
because they had
the two videos or one video.
It was one video. They had to show. I love. You know what? Let's talk about the positives because I love Mosiah.
Okay,
I love how he had men backup dancers. I love that.
That was nice.
That was nice, and they was getting down. Like I can't do half that stuff. I can't do that.
Yes,
the production didn't look cheap. It didn't look cheap. It looked well put together.
I can't do that. Whatever. He puts his body like that. Okay, good. I can't do that. You know, but listen, Zay, take your show. Got me all on social media.
Oh God.
We waiting on Zay.
You know, I don't be knowing what to do. I just be here. I just be showing up. Like
I just be here.
I did.
All right, so your topic is what?
Like that we could discuss, you know, what life would be like without the internet existing, or what life was like if some of you, you know, lived in an era where you didn't have them kind of things, you know?
All right. All right.
So with that being said, let's ask Miss Kaylani, what does she think life would be like if social media or the internet didn't exist?
So I lived in the era that I guess we were coming into it, like at the beginning stages of it. So I'm gonna say something they probably don't even know, like MySpace and all of that stuff. That's the era I'm from. Like before Facebook, there was the MySpace and Black Planet and all that kind of stuff. So we were just coming into all of that. But without that, we had landlines. We were outside. We were more social. I think we were more we were less vocal. I think that was the downside. We were less vocal. So I think life would be a whole lot different than it is now, because everybody has a voice on social media, even if they're scared to do it in person. They find some type of courage behind a screen and a keyboard. So I think we would have less visibility as far as the community is concerned. So life would be very, very different. I think social media has its pros, has its cons. It's all about how you use it. So yeah, life would be very different, to answer your question.
All right. Miss Peach, what do you think?
Well, it's not even about what I think, it's about what I know, because like we discussed before the show started, I was alive when that shit didn't exist. And I'm going to say, you know what? And Kalani might agree with me. I feel like life was a lot more peaceful and simpler, and
yeah.
yeah. I think it's just too much going on. I think, the internet and trying to keep up with all this new stuff and this cyber bullying and all this stuff. It's just too much information flashing before your eyes for your mind to digest. And just like we saw at the top of the show with the dad getting his behind kicked by his son. Those are personal private moments. Now personal private moments can't be that, because now we have the internet, we have social media, we have everybody gravitating to it. Everybody wants that 2 seconds of fame or those views to make that money. Everybody has the cell phone and they're just recording things. I remember when cell phones was just for making a phone damn call, but now it's just too much. It's just too much invasion of privacy to me. Another thing, community based things, oh my god, I see pros and cons in it, right? One of the pros is, the education piece, like we do here. You have access right in your hand to learn about different people, real stories, versus us having to go to an encyclopedia and the information not necessarily being accurate, or you can't get the vibe behind it. You can't get the emotional context of what's going on. We done saw some of those old videos. I was showing y'all the black and white videos about watch out for the homophiles and stuff like that. We were being programmed a lot by the television. I guess one of the pros of the internet is that you get to watch and view different things and make your own decisions. I guess you could still be programmed by it, but it's just so much. And then the cons of it is just, like I said, the invasion of privacy, all the negative things you get to see. um Listen, I know there are homophobes out in the world, and that's fine, because before social media, they walked around, they said their little stuff. In your mind, it might have been that one person out of the 100 people you knew. But now these people have an audience. They they have a whole internet that can get behind them, and they could jump in inboxes and do all kinds of stuff. And then this new thing everybody does where, you're researching people, you don't agree with them, you are getting them fired, you're contacting their job. This whole social media thing, like I said, for me, life was just so much more simpler without it. People actually got to know each other. We actually went outside. We actually had social awareness. Like, our awareness was better. I feel like people that grew up in the social media age don't have great social skills. They don't have great discernment. Um, Half the shit that I see on TV, where people are getting harmed, I'm thinking when I was younger, you would have felt the vibe, or you automatically knew not to put yourself in this particular situations. But because these people don't have social awareness, they're just walking into shit that I would never have done. I remember growing up, and Kalani probably remember this too. You know, when we saw a car riding past and we was raised stranger danger, but then you hear about people jumping into cars of people they don't even know. Just a lot of
Right.
difference. We
So
had
true.
more awareness. It was just different. We knew how to conduct ourselves a little better. We better discernment. But that is my answer to that question.
I like it. I like it. Dre, what is your scoop or insight on that? What era did you grow up in? A social media era, or none?
I had the best of both worlds. We had dial up first of all. So first of all this fast shit you wasn't catching. You know what I mean? First of all, it took dial up like 7 minutes before it connected you to the damn internet. Literally, you just heard all that damn screaming in your ear. Peach, remember the dial up when you all in your damn ear for like, like what the fuck is going on? But I was like, I remember as a child saying, this guy's to get the fuck better. Um, we we did the Black Planet era. I totally forgot about Black Planet, Kaylani. Big ups for that. Black Planet was the shit. Like we need to bring that back. That was the first time
It was.
yeah, because that was the first time I felt like black people could connect to each other. And we didn't connect to see what drama could start. We connected to push each other into like a positive space. It was like I felt like that was when shit was created really so that we can have these positive spaces for our own people where it's not like I'm not jealous of you. I'm not stressing you, you know what I mean? And you ain't got shit I want, but I want to see like how can I push you to be your greater self? Like how can I push you into a whole different walk? And nowadays I feel like everything is just so damn dramatic. Like I feel like today's internet generation is so like, I don't like this bitch, so I'm gonna clown this bitch, I'm gonna talk about this bitch, I'm gonna talk about that bitch, I'm gonna screw this bitch man, and then put it on the internet so she can see what I did to her man. Or I'm gonna screw, his girl just because that nigga think he got the world, or it's too much foolishness for me right now. Like I feel like we're in a very dramatic era of life, and I feel like if we put a stronghold on social media and put it back to what it was designed to, I feel like, to me, when social media became first popular, it was really a way you can reach out to people you haven't seen, people that you connected with that you just haven't seen in a minute, maybe all in different states, maybe in a different era, maybe it's that auntie that you really, really, like to see, but she can't travel as much as she used to, and family reunions ain't popping like they used to be. Before social media, like Peach said, the community was more together. The community was all about organizing, bringing positive events to the area. Like, that's when we really had, like, in Wilmington, we had East Side Days for real, because we had to actually come and sit our asses together and collaborate on what needed to be done. It wasn't a thing where we Zoom called each other. We didn't Skype each other. We didn't, we had our instant messenger sucked on AOL. Like, AOL had instant messenger, Yahoo had chat, and they both sucked. Like Talib says, it's an era of instant gratification because people are stuck in the dopamine feedback loop. Absolutely, Talib, you're absolutely correct. It's like we're just stuck right now, and it's like, oh my God. And for me, I feel like social media has become a use this to get out my face moment for a lot of these parents who are not ready to parent. Because before social media became what it is today, parents had to actually spend time with their kids. You played kickball, tag, hide and seek. We wrestled. I can't speak by everybody else. My whole crew was wrestlers. We all wrestled. We all thought we was WWE on cement till somebody got DDT and wake up and you come back with a big ass bruise on your head. But Peach, like Peach said, we had encyclopedias. None of that shit was right, because our encyclopedias, you doing projects in the 90s and your encyclopedia was printed in the 70s. None of your classwork is right. But it made it what it was. My first vision board was made with magazines, not some shit I figured out online to figure out how to create. And I couldn't tell chat GBT shit because it didn't exist.
Okay. Nice. I like everyone's points. You all have some valid, some valid ones, as I'll say. And, well, the fact that you went all the way back to dial-up, and we're not in the same era, but we're not in too much of a different era. But, I do remember those moments where, like, you could call somebody and then you'll get all that extra stuff, or it just doesn't go through. And when it comes to Black Planet, like Kaylani said, I probably was like 14 or 15 when I thought of that or knew of that. But anywho, let's go to the next thing, which would be, do y'all feel like if this social media and internet didn't exist, we would have less of these children disappearing from just randomly talking to people in other countries or states? Let's start with Peach on this one first.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand the question. Are you so you saying,
like how we have the social media and it'd be like a child just randomly been talking to someone, for a minute in a whole nother state, and then time goes by, and now this child done disappeared, and all their parents know is that they were talking through someone in social media.
Okay, so one thing I don't think the social media age will change, if I'm thinking about it correctly. Sounds like sex trafficking, or we're going back to maps in general. Maps existed before social media. They're going to exist after social media. They're going to exist when we create something else. They're going to exist once we start vacationing on the moon. Sex trafficking will exist then. So I don't think social media has anything really to do with that. What I can say is maybe these people have more access into your homes, because essentially that's what social media allows you to, yes, like it says, socialize online. You can get to know people in these apps like Roblox and things of that nature, gain the children's trust to get them outside of the home and link up with them. But only thing I can say, these people will exist. um our government actually isn't really cracking down on them the way they should. You saw the whole Epstein thing. Epstein list is still occurring. They did it prior to social media. They're doing it now. I just think that it gives more access, to be honest. And parents, grandparents, step parents, aunties, and uncles, you need to become more aware of what the children are doing. You need to monitor their social media activity. You need to look into all of that. And as a matter of fact, I don't want to get into depth, but start researching these apps that these kids are on. But yeah, that is my answer. It was going on prior, it's going to go on after. I think social media just give these freaks more access to the children and access to more sick content, you know, versus the time when you had to get a magazine, or you had to join like a map group or something like that, or take Polaroids and hold on to the pictures and hide them. It's just more access. So that is my answer.
All right, Miss Kaylani.
I think I have to agree with Peach. I think it's the access that that they have, because when we were growing up and when we were coming through, our access to the world was through radio and television. That was the access. So parents were parents back in those days, so they monitored what you listened to on the radio. They monitored what you were watching on the television. You couldn't watch TV after a certain time at night. And I think with social media, it has broadened the horizons, that now the world that we were sheltered from is now at their fingertips. And so sometimes you don't even know what they're watching, who they're talking to, and kids are so sneaky and secretive now that you'll think that you monitor, and they found a way to get around, what you set in place to kind of shield them from. So I think parents got to step up. Grandparents, I mean, adults, period, that have children or that care for children have to step up and be, like Peach said, aware of what's going on. And I think somebody said it earlier, where parents don't want to parent anymore, so they decide, I'll sit them in front of the television, I'll put a phone in their hand, I'll put a tablet in their hand, so I can go do what I want to do and do me, and I don't have to be bothered. But we have to be more aware. The maps, they just keep coming up. Oh my goodness, these these people are not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. They've been around since the beginning of time, and they're here to stay. And we just have to find a way to protect the babies. We have to protect these young people, from people like that. But we have to be more aware of what's going on in our households, around us. We have to be more alert. We have to be more sensitive to our surroundings, so that we can discern well. And those things have to be taught to kids, because if you leave the internet to teach them and social media to teach them, you're going to be in a world of trouble. So yeah, that's my answer. I think we need to be more aware as a people.
Y'all are on mute.
Sorry. Even when, no matter if you actually really look back at a lot of the episodes, you'll see that the thing is muted and my lips just be 1,000 miles per hour. You know. So, Dre, did you have any insight on that, or?
Yeah, Kaylani took my answers. I really need her to stop doing that.
Okay.
See, that's that
Great
social.
minds
It's
think
that
alike.
it's that social media shit. Now, yeah, like they said, I mean, you had
I
parents.
can-
You had parents who had to parent. Um, I do feel like today's times with I just got an email today, and this Roblox case has now grown international. They are literally sex trafficking kids internationally from Roblox now. It was a lawsuit that was presented just in the States last year. Now it's global. Same thing with Grand Theft Auto. They're now working on getting that shut off the market, because there are now youth groups being created, youth gangs being created through Grand Theft Auto, being able to be online playing a video game, which is absolutely bonkers. Good evening, Tim. And so I feel like that's another thing that, social media has created a monsters in our young people. And this generation, they love the hype, they love the drama. So it's like, oh, if they're not fighting, we not watching. And fighting creates views, and views it makes people feel. I feel like if parents give their kids more attention, your kids wouldn't go looking for attention through the web. That's my biggest thing. I feel that if we do our job correctly, because I grew up in the era, my granddad gave us all the attention we needed. We had parents who cared, and even the parents who weren't there, you didn't miss them because you had somebody in your corner who pushed you. And nowadays, the grandparents want to hang with the grandkids in the club. It's like, oh girl, what you wearing this weekend? I want to twerk too. Girl, you barely got a good back. If you don't sit your bad hip ass down,
I'm gonna be the pop up in the club with my cane.
So that's where I'm at. It's like, here comes you at the strip club, and it's like, here come Rainbow, and then here comes Skittles, and that's the grandma. I'm like, you gotta get it together. We're just in the era that's just off the wall. So I do feel like, yeah, social media has opened up a lot of trafficking. It has opened up a lot of crime and organization. And it's pushed us into a society where, it's almost like it's okay to be not there. It's okay to be absent. And that's absolutely bonkers.
All right. So to me, what I'm getting from everyone's point of views is that basically it sounds like social media and the internet plays a big part in the youth's mindsets and the things that they choose to do. It's not so much of just like they woke up today and we decided we're going to play with guns or we're going to join a gang or anything of that sort. And it also sounds like that maps have been around forever before social media, before dial-up, I guess, before any of us came out of the womb, sounds like. But they just always, like Kalani said, it just seems like you can't get away from them. So do you feel like they feel like that when it comes to the LGBTQ community, being that they try to blend the two together? Miss Kaylani?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
You said that the maps is always around, and I said
Right.
they say that for the LGBTQ community, so they try to put them in the same category. So I said, do you feel like that's a yay or nay?
I mean,
Like if the maps, yeah, maps were always around, you know, with or without the social media or the sex trafficking. I guess
mhm.
LGBTQ has always been around too, but which would you say was more thrown out there into the world, the maps or the gay world?
Well, I would say I think LGBT Q plus was thrown out there more because they had a whole ad campaign of some sort that I saw. I don't know if Peach had brought it or somebody had brought it where they were talking about, don't let your child be a homophobe or something. It was a homo or something. It was something strange that they had plastered across television about gay people and not letting your child come into contact with gay people. And I just couldn't understand it when they got people running around snatching kids in vans and the kids were left unprotected and it wasn't gay people doing it, it was some nasty, well, never mind. Anyway, so to answer your question, I think LGBT was put out there the most. Hey Tim.
Peach, which one would you say was brought out most without the social medias?
I'm trying to. Okay, so could you repeat the question? I'm like, I missed it. I was trying to figure out where Tim went, but yeah, could you repeat the question for me? I'm sorry.
Um, which was more uh how do you, which was more like broadcast, I guess, without social medias, the maps or the gay community back then?
Well, it's absolutely the gay community. They're going to protect the maps. I mean, God forbid, your child turn out being LGBTQ. They would prefer them to be maps more. I don't know. Maybe that seemed more, I don't know, masculine, like feminine, like I don't know. But yeah, no. Um, we were more televised. As we saw plenty of times on this show, I done saw y'all showed y'all repetitive commercials about us. Um, I've showed you and not flattering commercials at all, right? They weren't flattering. We weren't showed on regular daytime TV. Of course, they didn't normalize us. They showed those commercials. They did massive campaigns against us. DT is doing, they did had bills against us. When they talked about us in a mental health context. Um, I didn't see not too many map commercials per se, only the milk carton shit, with your kids on the back of the milk carton, they're missing. They didn't give you extended conversation about it, like, oh, your child is missing because this sexual predator that's sick, that's the pedo whatever took them, and the great explanation. They didn't do them like they did us. So we were advertised more. We were more spoken about. I didn't hear about pedos like that. Only thing you heard of was the aftermath. What's that man name? I know Tim and Kalani remember. John Walsh. He just talked about the kids missing. Never talked about the predator, the psychology of the person.
True.
None of that. But you can hear about gay people.
True.
You can hear about that. But
What
that
what
is my answer.
what race was Mr. Walsh?
Oh, he was Caucasian. Adam
There you go.
Walsh. What was that? John Walsh. His son name was Adam. But yeah, no, it was us. We have always been televised. Now we're televised in a little bit of a different way. But prior to then, Honey, the light was wicked on us. It was a terrible light. It wasn't good. And when I grew up, honey, let me tell you, the 80s, oh my God, it was a sin to be gay because you know what you were associated with. And you know what it was. They called it the gay plague, the gay this, the whole HIV. That was us. We was killing everybody. We was turning people out. So that is my answer. I guess it's Tim next.
I didn't hear the question. I don't even know what the topic is, to be honest. I came straight home and logged in.
We was talking about what life would be like without social media, or if the internet didn't exist, and how it was back then without these two. But the part that we were on right now was I was asking if MAPS or the LGBTQ community, which one was more put out there without the social medias from back in the time.
Wait, maps are a part of our community?
No, he was asking who before social media, do you feel like gays were put out more in media, or do you feel like the maps were put out more in media?
I think more so now, because you can reach anywhere in the world with the click of a button now. Whereas to before, we advertised with flyers, paper flyers.
Oh shit, that's true.
So I think now is much easier to do smear campaigns and hate campaigns and slander campaigns, because you have access to the entire world at the click of a button. Whereas to back then, we didn't have those connections. We didn't have those resources. So that's my answer.
All right.
Well, I like to add on to this. Can I? Do y'all mind?
Knock yourself
Something
out.
just came across my mind, right? When Tim said the flyers, but our news in the hood traveled by mouth. Like it was word of mouth. So you didn't hear too much about the gay uncle. I mean the MAP uncle and aunt. Same way we hide it now, right? But you knew all about the feminine son, her feminine son. His hand is broke. You know all the little things they used to say.
I haven't heard that in years.
Something wrong with the daughter. They need to put a dress on her. And why is her hair like that? Why is her hair all short? Ooh, I'm talking about hair. My hair going all over the place. But yeah,
see,
it was a mess.
Girls,
I need to fix my damn hair.
Girls could hide it a little easier because they could claim being a tomboy up until the end of high school, around high school.
Until the hair was the telltale sign. The hair. Once we started letting the hair, hell no. Yeah,
she done crossed over.
No, so yeah, we had that word of mouth that hit you hard. It hit. I think that hit harder than the television and the radio. That word of mouth, and we never, like I said, we never knew about the gay uncle. We never. We knew about the gay uncle, but we never knew about the predator uncle, the MAP uncle, the MAP aunt. We still hear very little information about the female MAPs. Always was the male. So yeah, so that was another thing about our time. The word of mouth could take you all the way out, destroy your whole reputation, take you all the way.
To change from person to person. The version.
Hey, Kaylani.
Hey, boo, how you doing?
What's up?
How you been? Oh, sorry.
I've been good. Been missing you though.
Take your show back. I just wanted to add that.
All right. So think about how the youth back in the day was compared to our now youth. Do y'all think social media plays a big part in the things that they do, or no? And I'll start with Tim on this one.
I think it's I think social media is a major reason why um, the kids now are so drastically different than we were then. Um, we had so many components that the kids now don't have. We had, even though we were demonized in the family, we still had that family, that village. I can't even say family because in our neighborhood it was a network, and you did something wrong, your mom knew about it before you got home. So now these kids are living in a time where anything goes and they can see anything. They're, our parents shielded us from certain things so we were certain ages. The kids now are exposed to things at 5 and 6 that I wasn't exposed to until damn near my early teens. As a matter of fact, it's drastically different, and they have so many different resources to go to for the things that they're not supposed to read, they're not supposed to see, and then now you have toddlers that are still in Peirrce that know how to use cell phones. And some of these toddlers know how to use cell phones better than their parents and their grandparents, which is crazy. So yeah, I think it's a drastic difference. And then the programming, as far as what the kids are watching and the video games that they're playing, and the people that they're able to communicate with. It was a little boy that I think he was like 13 years old in Philadelphia. And one day he decided that he was going to go and meet this friend, which turned out to be a grown ass man, all the way in California. And this little boy got all the way to California by himself. So yeah, I think we had restrictions, we had limitations, and the youth now don't have any of that. It's just everything's okay. There we go. That's with these generations out here, everything is okay, which is not okay. That's my answer.
All right. Dre.
I like it. Yeah, kids nowadays, these kids need an ass whooping. First of all, social media has eliminated ass whoopings in the black community. Minus what's going on right now in Delaware with this crazy ass daddy that we dealing with, down in the slower lower. But
Lower.
yeah, but kids
What do
nowadays,
you do?
these kids is ratchet as hell nowadays.
It's
Um,
terrible.
and I do feel that social media plays a huge part of that because we first of all, parents are nowadays, you talk about toddlers knowing how to use a cell phone. Let's talk about how these toddlers that know how to use profanity words better than my grandmother. Parents think this is cute nowadays. So we record them on social media. We put our kids on TikTok, calling people bitches and they gonna fuck somebody up. And we laugh. All right, Tim, you gotta watch that pool, man.
Pass that.
So that to me
That's
is
crazy.
it's nowadays it's ridiculous. The kids, kids know music more than they know their math because of social media. The kids know sex better than some of these adults who've been sexing for years because of social media. Because they have too much easy access to too many things. I never forget my first year teaching, and I ain't gonna say what school it was, but I had the kids write a essay where we were teaching how to give instructions, and I had a fourth grader that wrote an essay on how to give a proper BJ. And this is something that he claims he looked up.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
fourth
crazy
grade.
because I called one of my female friends. I told her to stop acting like a crazy bitch today, and her son, who's 7, says, "Hey, why you call my mom a bitch?" And I said, "How do you know that's what I called your mom? How do you even know how to spell that?" He can barely spell his name.
Yeah.
Barely can spell his name, but he could spell that cuss word, and he identified it. I don't know how.
For sure, Talib, you gotta come on, man, because you messed me up with your convo tonight. I'm loving every bit of that. But yeah, I mean, this is the thing that we gotta look at. You know, we're in a generation now where it's just we have, I call it the microwave generation. Everything is quick, everything is fast, and everything is wrong. You know, when you put food in the microwave and
Quick,
call
fast,
yourself
and in a hurry.
and cooking, your food ain't coming out correctly because first of all, anybody who scrambles eggs in the microwave is just nasty. So you know, this is what we're doing. We're scrambling our kids' brains because we're allowing them to be in a push me button generation, and we're telling them pretty much now raise yourself. You got here, I did my part. Now raise yourself. And so it has to come to a point where I think we take back hold of our kids. I think they need to start giving parents parent classes if you get pregnant, because most of these parents got pregnant because that pill they was on kind of made them lay back and they was easy. So I think we definitely need to get back into parenting. You know, back in our day, in my day anyway, my granddad was the instructors. His generation. No, you raising your kids wrong, man. He would tell our neighbors, beat your damn kids. What the hell wrong with these kids? You know, let me show you how to do it. You know, he'll go in the house and get the curtain rod, and I'm so glad I never had to get a beating. But he would go in the house, get the rod off the mini blinds and beat the neighbors' kids. Nowadays, I wish you would touch the neighbors' kids. These kids is crazy. They learned how to shoot a gun, steal cars, and rob a bank, all from the internet. And then you ask a child, well, how you get pregnant? Well, we watched the movie and Pookie did what we saw in the movie. That's crazy.
Yeah, because my nephew told me he's 4 that one of his shows that he watched taught him how to do some of the things that he does and use some of the words that he uses. But it's a kid's show, though.
So they say.
Kaylani, what is your insight on this?
What's the question? Because I'm just lost in the sauce. It's a lot going on.
Are kids nowadays, do you feel like kids nowadays act the way they act because of social media? Pretty much is the question.
Oh yeah, it's I think not only kids, I think everybody is influenced in some way by social media. Especially if it goes viral. Everybody trends are set because of social media. People feel a type of way about certain things because of social media. In a way that if it was normally just in the neighborhood, it wouldn't be that serious. But because it's gone viral, because it's in front of everybody, it's in front of the world, it's on the world stage. Now it's like a big issue. So I think everybody is influenced by social media. I mean, we got a president who has used social media to his advantage because he understands that the shock value is what gets either the people on his side or against him. So he's used that to his advantage. So not only is it shaping the kids, but it's shaping the adults. And that's crazy. Because even the adults are more impressionable sometimes to me than the kids are. Because I'm like, ain't you 50? You know, why you do, oh, I seen this on TikTok. And I'm like, you're influenced by what's going on social media? Like, no. Like, we have to draw the line at some point. So, yeah, my question is yes. I think everyone is influenced in some way by social media.
I agree with that. Mrs. Peach.
Oh, okay. To me, First off, I'm just going to say this. Once anyone is introduced to any type of new information, you're automatically affected. And the internet is a vast resource of information and knowledge. And yes, our children are absorbing it. So yeah, they are much different than what we were. We didn't have access to all this information. Most of our information came from what we learned in school and the adults that we encounter and the children we encounter, to which they probably didn't know much more than what we knew. Um, our parents called us fast, but unfortunately, our children, this generation, are road runners. We can't keep up with them. Oh, um, I agree with mostly everything that was said up here. The one thing that I do not like, and please forgive me, my YTs, my white peoples. Um, I'm noticing a trend of us being psychologically off. When I look at this David thing, when I look at this Marcavius case and all of these different wicked cases where it appears that our children are becoming unhinged and we are engaging in serial killer style murders and stuff, and we know how to do crimes and burn people and torch them and get rid of fingerprints like the Marcavius case. That's something that is so rare in our time. But now it's like, what the hell is happening? Why are these children knowing how to do this? Like the Marcavius case. How does a black, growing up, we didn't know how to get rid of fingerprints and kill somebody. Let's stab them, let's shoot them, let's burn them all up and then bury them. We didn't know all of that. You had to watch Matlock to kind of get those things. Now the kids could just go on the internet. Okay, I'm gonna kill this one. I'm going to stab him, I'm gonna shoot him, and I'm gonna burn his fingertips off. It's just too much for me. It's too much for me. Yes, these kids are going haywire. It's unfortunate. Again, parents, I think you need to limit the internet access for them. Again, they are road runner compared to us. And this, for us, our sneaky was about some sex shit. Let's get into mom's porn things and their little nasty tapes where they had Clarence Carter and shit like that. These kids want to know murder, kill. They can become, the positives. Let's talk about the positive, because the negatives is the negatives. But the positives of the internet that I love is that they're making millions of dollars being content creators and shit like that. But yeah, these kids are much different than us. They're turning out millionaires, murderers, future maps. They got it going the hell on. I can't even keep up with them. So parents, just monitor your children, and that is my answer for this.
Alrighty. I think
Pete, you know a lot of acronyms over there.
Yeah, the YNs and the TY, all that other stuff. I was like, damn, I ain't never heard of that.
My YT.
And
I say her young thugs.
I guess Talib has a good point when it says that the children today have more access to secondhand experiences. So I would assume that, are you saying that they only do what they see or have seen, or the company that they keep, they're attracting their habits and now they are doing the same things? I think is what that pretty much summarizes.
I think he means watching videos, conversations, secondhand experiences and stuff.
Okay. We don't make them anymore.
And another thing,
like, to your room and get in a child's place. They don't do that no more.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when our children don't have no social skills because you living on the internet, who the fuck are you socializing with?
Tom.
The world.
Tom in California.
The community.
Social cues like.
So what do y'all think that
But
everybody
you,
would
Peach,
have been?
you was saying earlier that how do they know how to do things? This is the stuff that they watch on TV.
Yeah.
They ain't got to go to the internet to know how to do any of this stuff. There are shows on TV that
Advertising
are
them.
about murders and solving cases, and you see this type of stuff happening in these cases.
I mean, and then you gotta
The
look at
internet
the
is
video
much more
game
in depth.
way. Like my
They are
character in my
much
video
more in
game,
depth.
you know, if I play a video game,
Right.
I can steal a car, I can smoke weed and get hit in the same video game.
The crazy part about it is the Grand Theft Auto generation is on the
I was
road
about to
now.
say
They
Grand Theft
driving
Auto.
now. And they driving just like they did in that fucking video game.
Absolutely.
And it's causing a lot of fucking accidents.
Yeah.
I know
And
it is
rollovers
here in
at that.
Philly.
Yeah. But even in Delaware, our biggest thing in Delaware has been carjacking lately, and it's a Grand Theft Auto style carjacking. I rear end you to make it look like we're in an accident. You get out, I literally take your car and rape you at the same time. Like
Ooh,
it's crazy. Yeah, it's absolutely
take your
bonkers.
car and rape you at the same time?
At the same time.
That's a
I got
hell
my
of a quickie.
I got
But
one
that
boy. I
still
got one boy
involves the
driving,
internet.
and while I got my boy driving,
Wow.
I'm banging your back out unwillingly, you know. And then after I get done raping you, I'm gonna make you go to the bank and take money out your account.
Now I got to pay you for the sex I didn't want. That's crazy.
Damn, that's a lot.
That's
Wasn't that a
crazy.
movie
this
with
is-
Jane Fonda?
And I ain't got no car.
But this is what's going on in the city.
But okay, it was here 2 years ago, and they got one of the main people, so they must be moving south, because this exact thing was happening in Philly 2 years ago. Because one of my friends' car got stolen,
Mm.
and he got robbed by a boy that was like 5'2".
See,
Excuse me.
that little
There was
motherfucker.
another
say
guy with him,
5'2"?
but the guy that got him was 5'2".
You know what?
Pointed
I'ma
his little
go on
ass across the street. But
I'm gonna go on
that's what
mute.
we're dealing with. These are the things we're dealing with. You know, it's ridiculous. So yeah, Peach is right, and then even like she said, easy porn access, easy everything.
Everything, how to build
Yeah.
a bomb. You can learn all of that shit on the internet.
Yeah, and I mean even our music is different now. You know, music is you know, now that music is just mainly bought by internet now, because you ain't no more buying CDs and LPs. You stream this shit now. I ain't even got to pay for your shit. I could just stream it, and even with that now, it's like you have all access to music and videos.
Don't get me started with this ADHD music. This music make me feel like my brain is being numbed. Like, is something wrong with this child?
Tourette
The
syndrome.
hell is they talking about?
And they listen to it 24 hours a day.
Oh my God.
And it made you feel like that for that little bit of time.
Yeah, for sure. These I think nowadays the artists are high, and you got to be high to understand what the hell they talking about.
It's
I
like
don't
a
think I can get
handful
that
of
high.
it's a handful of them that I listen to their music, but I ain't even gonna say a handful, maybe 2 or 3, and they only have like 2 or 3 hits that I listen to, and then the rest be like, all right then.
Yeah,
I don't see no artists out there that are rapping hip hop.
Give me some
or rap.
examples, Tim. Who's new that you listening?
Everybody's
listen.
R&B.
The children, to me, what fascinates me, they don't understand metaphors and similes. I've never met a generation that does not understand that.
So you're focused.
Or sarcasm. They go crazy.
Everything is about sarcasm with them, which is annoying as fuck.
A lot of them don't understand it.
They don't understand it, but they are sarcasm. They walking sarcasm. These kids today are walking sarcasm. Like everything got to be a joke or rude, or you know what I'm saying? They can't just have a conversation with you. It annoys them to have a conversation with you because that takes too much focus. They are different, and they're looking at statistics, and each generation, our kids are dumbing down. Even though more geniuses are popping up right now than any other time in history, the majority of our kids are dumbing down from generation to generation. They're looking at it in numbers. And these young kids are the least intelligent we've been since, they say, the 1920s to the 1930s. That's bad.
Mm.
But that's because
Zay,
our parents are dumbing down.
Because their parents were dumbed down. So it's just turning into a big dump, da da dump, da da.
Zay, you
It
have
is.
another question,
Stupidity
or
can be passed down from generation to generation until one of them decides that they want to learn, they want to do better, or a couple of them decide they want to do better. Some people are just stupid. You'll find a lot of people in the country like that. They're just fucking stupid. And because they didn't teach their kids nothing, and their kids ain't have nothing to teach their kids, the grandkids are fucking stupid.
Not the green.
And it's going to continue. And it's going to continue to drag down.
Yes.
It's a generational curse.
So it's stupidity is some people, some families are just fucking stupid. They just do stupid shit and they get stupid outcomes, but they keep doing the same shit over and over again, trying to get a different result.
Yeah.
Which is the definition of fucking insanity.
Facts.
So, you know, that pretty much sums up that. So, I mean, the thing that hurts me the most about these kids is I used to work with kids and I love working with young people to try to get them before they get too far out there. You know, because in the city, they wake up around it. They walk to the store, they got to walk through it. Anywhere they go, they got to walk through it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And they never get a break.
For sure.
So, you know, when you ain't got no base and you ain't got no male figure to build yourself from, and women think being mean to us is toughening us up, and it's actually causing psychological problems and disconnects with women.
So,
you know,
turn it back.
So the things that these young kids have to carry before they can even mature enough to understand why they're in the position they're in.
Right. Okay.
These kids have to carry shit that I didn't have to carry until I was a teenager going into an adult. And the drugs that are floating around out here are totally different than the drugs that were floating around back then. These kids are starting off on junkie shit. These kids are starting off with Tina and heroin.
Before we end this night, though, with about the world being different with or without the social medias, the pros and the cons of it.
The social medias.
Oh, my S's, they extend. Everybody had their good points about that. It pretty much made sense. For the most part, it seems like it actually affects everybody, whether you're an adult, you're an elder, you're a child. Everybody has some part of, let me see, I'll say some part that they play when it comes to social media taking over their mind thoughts in the process of it. But on the other hand, without it, do y'all feel like that people would still create the mess that they create now?
No, not at all.
Anyone can answer that, by the way.
Not at all. I think if we go back to making people use their brains a little bit better, it would prevent a lot of the foolishness we have to deal with. Because everything now is about a view, a like, and a share. And before social media became popular, people was about getting their business done. Their views, likes, and shares came from what they accomplished. And nowadays, because of social media, I feel like people ain't accomplishing shit. They just, I'm here. Like me, view me, share me.
Okay. Kalani. She sleep over there?
Kaylani.
Did you go night night, nigga?
No, I didn't. I was trying to get it unmuted. It wasn't.
Said, damn, she over there sleeping real good.
I was trying to get it All right. What's the question?
Our last question was, what did I say?
Do you feel like people would? Do you feel like the world would be like?
Oh, do you think the world would still be
jacked up
in the rare form that it's in right now if this social media were not here? I mean, same difference.
I think that we would still have some of the problems that we had. I just don't think that they would be at greater magnitude like they are now. Because there's somebody earlier that the internet causes information to travel a lot faster than it did back in the day. So something can happen like right now, and everybody in the world's gonna know about it, by 12 o'clock. Because you're on there, it's the first thing that comes up, trending topics, things like that. So I think the world as we know it, it wouldn't be intense without social media, but we still have the same problems, same issues,
Okay.
just different mechanisms.
And Peach, what do you say? Yay or nay? More problems, or the amount the same or less?
I think as humans, we will always have issues. I think that social media allows us to peer in and view the issues. It's just like information overload. So if it didn't exist, we'll still have the same shit going on. I think we'll use whatever technology that was available at the time to still do the same stuff.
Okay.
I think the internet just puts, for lack of a better word, everything on blast. So if I'm going to do something to somebody, before the internet, maybe people will know about it locally, my local news, but now the internet, everybody in the entire world knows it.
Okay.
I think if I'm going to kill somebody, I probably wouldn't do it on the level of the internet, but I can go and learn about it through a book or, information, talking to another person that's, interested in that type of stuff. Not even just killing, just anything.
Right.
But my answer is we'll use as humans. We were killing people before we even had technology. We were doing all kinds of shit before technology. Roman times, all times, we will still fuck shit up.
That we have now, I feel like just allows us to be able to do it and then become famous because
you'll just know it. Right. It'll just
and we're now internationally known for, because we done killed John, Jake, Sarah, Paul, and everybody else.
Yep, you won't be a local fuck up. You'll be a national fuck up. That's my answer.
AKA Donald Trump.
Tim, after you, this gonna be the end of our. We're gonna be wrapping this thing up for this discussion tonight, you guys.
That's in there.
Oh, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Do you think that we'll have the same amount of dysfunctional situations in life with or without the social media? Do you think the problems will still be there, or do you think they're raised
I don't
low?
think they would be at this level. I think having things at the click of a button as to having to actually go through something, get in your car, go somewhere, drive somewhere, call somebody to find out where to go get it. You don't have to do that anymore. You just have to press a couple of buttons, and if you can't watch it, you can order it. It's much easier now.
Cool. All right, Miss Peach, we want to wrap us up with any final questions, thoughts, suggestions, like, share, subscribes.
All right, so I guess you handing the show back to me, right?
Yeah, I'm passing back over.
All right, so this was a great topic. Yay for Zay coming up with a great topic. Would life be different if social media and or the internet didn't exist? Now, one question that I do have for the panel, right? And I think everyone will enjoy this, and then we'll close it all out about, and we could talk about what we learned tonight. Would dating and falling in love, is it different? Is it better or worse with social media and or the internet? Is it better or worse? That's one thing
I
that
would say worse.
I thought you was gonna ask.
My brain don't be thinking like that. I thought of that, but that question didn't come to my mind for this panel. I don't know why. But I actually feel like it's worse because, well, I don't know, because I don't know what it was like back then, but now it's more so like they're not actually networking to get to know people. We're networking to get to know the sexual side of them. So it's not really getting to know the people, is what I feel like. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Okay. All right. Kalani, is it better or worse? Or what? Wait a minute. Dre hiding in the corner. All I see is an arm. Let Dre answer
First of all, I was researching something real quick for my boss. I think it's worse. Zay hit it on the head. I'm not dating you now. I'm hooking up with you. Before social media, you had to get to know a motherfucker. So for social media, you had to call a motherfucker. And I'm talking about on the telephone, and you had to call before a certain hour because that phone rung through the whole damn house, and it was loud. So ain't no sneak. I couldn't sneak on the phone to text my side piece. That phone rung loud as hell. Them old ass ringing phones that we used to have, and so it was waking everybody up. And then and then I had to actually talk to you. This might be telling my age, but we recorded slow jam tapes to tell people how we felt. We didn't it wasn't no wham bam thank you ma'am. We had to listen to the Quiet Storm all damn night and get the right damn songs off the Quiet Storm so that you understood how we felt. We didn't do this new age craziness shit. And then we got to know you and your family. Because if you were in my house, I wish the hell you would take my cousin out and ain't nobody met you yet. My cousin's biggest embarrassment was a dude who thought he was gonna take her on a date, and none of us knew who the hell he was. And he came to the crib, and we replayed the whole Bad Boys era. One of my older cousins was over the house and was like, "Who this motherfucker?" I said, "I don't know, but let's interview him." And so we did the whole Bad Boys thing. We answered the door with the guns out, and we had a conversation. it's definitely different nowadays. Now it's all about how fast can I get you, and how many drinks is it going to take for me to get you there. And if you smoke, then how high can I get you so I can get you even better the way I want you. And then I might talk to you afterwards, and I might just ghost you till I need some again.
Damn.
Oh my.
All right,
Wow.
Kalani.
Wow. Um, I'm gonna say when social media first came out, you remember I mentioned Black Planet at the beginning. When it first started, the dating experience was different. The dating experience was different because you were actually taking our generation and we were using those skills,
Mm.
on the internet and in social media. Now there's a whole different generation that sees things a little differently. Now let me scratch that, a lot differently.
Thank
and
you.
so and so they're so microwave. They want everything fast.
Hmm.
They just want to bypass the getting to know you. Let's just get in the bed. I mean, let's how long is it gonna take me to get what I want from you? I gotta manipulate you. I gotta finesse you. I've learned how to trick you and tell you everything that you want to hear,
All for
so you
30.
can give me everything that I want. And then when I'm done, it's a wrap. So yeah, I think the dating experience has changed over time because social media started out as a good thing. It really, really did started out as a great thing. But you know how the human experience is. We pervert everything. So, yeah, that's my answer. I think things have gotten progressively worse. And I don't even think we have a grip on it. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. So, yeah.
Worse and worse and
All right. Tim,
And even more
popcorn one.
worse.
oh wow.
Well, I mean, Dre pretty much Dre pretty much broke everything down. I'm just gonna add on to it and say before the internet, we actually had to make effort
Yeah.
to be with someone that we were interested in. Like it wasn't no button pushing, it wasn't no app to get on. You had to impress that person with whatever you had. And you had to go to their house. You had to take them out. Like we wait, all of us ain't wait, but some of us we waited. Got to know each other before we hopped in bed with each other.
Well, who didn't wait, Tim? You said all of us didn't wait. Who didn't wait?
Some people didn't wait. I can't. I mean, just speaking in general, some people didn't wait. Some did. You know, the difference between a jump off and somebody you want to know. Jump off, you gonna go ahead and do what you got to do. If y'all see each other, y'all see each other. If you don't, you
Right?
don't.
We
But
ain't
somebody
swipe
that
left
you
or
see,
right. We checked boxes back then.
right? It
Check
was a
yes or no.
process. It was a process. We dated. We went out. We got to know each other. We didn't see each other naked for a couple of months sometimes. Now everything is transactional. There's no courtship. There's no dating. It ain't even love involved. In a lot of instances that I'm seeing, it's just we need. I need somebody to survive. You need somebody to decide. We in this shit together, and we gonna rock out. It's like an agreement. It's it's completely different, and it's the real important things about love and relationships are kind of damn near extinct. It's only certain people that know those skills, and that's people with big hearts and older people. That's my answer.
Thank y'all. Wow. So since this is the last question of the night, I'm going to answer it. I feel like dating on the internet is just it's effed up. Everybody's Batman. You know, I'm Batman. I'm coming to show up. I'm with my cape. I'm coming to save you. And then once they take off the bat outfit, they butt ass naked, showing their penis to you, sending you all these photos, showing you their boobs, their privacy. And you're like, well, wait a minute, what happened to Batman?
Right, right.
Batman really a
He
porn
was he
star
was
and a freak.
he was coming to save the day.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
He was coming
That's
to
what
save
it
the
feels
day.
like.
It
And
don't
this
make no sense.
invention of FaceTime is a whole nother like porn hub. Let's have a FaceTime date. You show up naked and let's have sex that way. People are having virtual sex.
Yeah,
Virtual sex.
people are getting divorced over catching their other
Hey,
half
Lonnie, don't
having
be
virtual
acting like
sex.
you don't know what virtual sex
Virtual
They
is.
have a
sex.
virtual. Listen, if you're a prostitute, you don't even have to come outside. Cash at me, and
Cash
I'll
show
show you my
money
Cash
up
at me
nipple.
front,
for these
money
prizes.
up front.
Venmo
What?
me.
Cash
You know,
it.
go on Biga. I mean, it's just
Wow.
no social skills, and you know, I hate it. I hate it for this generation
What I just
because
got from
them
that is this money to be made on the internet. That's what I
look.
took.
I hate it for this generation because they'll never know what it feels like to see what a true crush feels like when the
Oh
Mm.
my
guy likes
God. Do y'all
you
remember?
and show up to your door, or girl, or whatever your choice is, show up to your door nervous with a
Mm-hmm.
bouquet because
Mm-hmm.
they couldn't get through your phone because your mama ain't have three-way. So they standing there nervous as hell.
And you couldn't call them back because that thing makes so much noise that you rolling that rotary phone, you rolling the numbers
Right.
back and forth.
Or you know, AOL was taking too long.
Oh my
Oh
God.
no, let me get over to her house.
Or
Listen,
somebody was on the internet waiting for
even
broadband.
even worse, phone just this busy all day and night.
Yeah.
Yes. And did you notice now the kids like, and it's probably just me because again, Talib likes to say I'm emo, which is a profile he gave me, an emotional thinker. Okay, so we're gonna leave it there. I'm noticing that people don't have emotions behind what they're saying. Everything is just flat. It's like,
Yeah.
I love you.
Me too.
I want to be with you.
Me
What?
too.
And you like, what? Is there anything in there? Like is there anything in there you want to knock on their head?
I
That's
call it
AI.
I call it cavemanish
Yeah,
because
it's like I hate you, look like I love you. I hate you. I love you. What? Everything's
They
so
find some
flaccid.
emotions when they laying on their
They
back though.
high.
I
They
don't
find
know.
some
No,
emotion.
people don't have social skills.
They didn't pop
They
the
just
perk. They
don't.
don't know what the hell they saying. They popped the perk and the molly. And now it's just I'm just letting my body control itself.
Like, okay, to prove a point,
That
right?
sounds like fun.
We're gonna do an in black experiment. We're gonna go to a park and we're gonna shoot a gun. Everybody in our age group gonna run. Everybody else gonna stand there like they're shooting a gun.
Where is it coming from?
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna be like, yo,
no,
shots fired,
Yeah,
I
shots
think
fired.
they're shooting a gun quick.
Oh, they're
no,
shooting
I
a
think a
gun.
gunshot is something that will make their heads get up and get up out of
It's
there.
not universal. Did you not see the Trump banquet? That fake shooting? How all of them just was like,
You know, but Peach, that's because everybody
Because it was
that
Donald
Trump shit.
Trump.
That motherfuckers all look around and said, this motherfucker done staged another shooting.
yeah.
Like, somebody don't shoot this motherfucker for real.
Listen, us instinct. So, you know, that's my answer with that. The dating
You
scene
know
is
what,
gone.
Peirrce? They will probably pull out their phones and record it.
They would.
Yeah, of course.
After they say, "Oh my God, they're shooting," and our old asses will be gone.
Yeah,
On
they
it,
won't
we
even know
be
they
down the
haven't been
street and
hit
around the
until
corner.
they look at the video.
Listen, we don't even have to shoot a gun, right? We can be in a park and one of us take off running, and you
Everybody
see them
taking
and
off
you're
running.
running.
Everybody taking off running. What the
These
hell?
fools is not running; they're standing there.
They running
Looking
for?
like these idiots.
We don't even ask. We just start running, and then
We
you
not
find
asking
out
questions.
later.
Yeah, ain't no question.
We all out of
Ask
breath.
questions for
Where
what?
we
We not
running
worried
from?
about what
What
the hell
happened?
going on.
What's going
By the time I get question answered, damn it, I didn't already got killed. Nope, you taking off. I'm taking off.
Yeah,
Right.
like God
I
damn
got
it, we
time.
ran because we thought somebody had something. Damn.
You better run first and ask questions later.
While you out of breath,
Shit.
then you ask questions.
Yeah.
The
Well,
hell
what
we
the hell
running
was
for?
we
I don't
running
know.
from?
Junebug started running. Junebug, what you running for? I don't know. Pookie started running.
So we just running.
We just
That's
running.
law. That's law.
I can't.
But yeah, that is the show. I thank you, Zay. This was an awesome topic. Would life be different if social media and or the internet didn't exist? Did anybody learn anything tonight before we get on up out of here? Anybody learn anything based off of the responses, the questions?
I learned we got to do a better job parenting. We got to save our parents. Kaylani, I'm going to put that in your hands. Save our parents.
I learned something. Y'all old. I learned that tonight.
I learned that Kaylani got started tricking on Black Planet.
I keep telling y'all, can I make this announcement? I am not a prostitute. I've said that on how many shows. I have to keep reiterating it.
So what you're saying is you're not a prostitute, you just a street worker?
No, I'm not a prostitute. I'm not a prostitute. I just crush a lot. No, I'm joking. That's crazy.
Tim,
You sounded
what
like
did
your
you learn?
mentee right now, Kaylani.
The same thing I
I gotta
learn
find a
every
butch
week.
queen.
What you learn?
This,
What
the
you
same
learn
thing I
every
learn
week?
every week. Y'all is fucking crazy.
Ooh, Tim, you gotta go back
Every
and watch
last
that
one of
video,
y'all
the
is
butch queen
doodle.
video.
Every last one of y'all. No, I think it was a good topic.
It was. Kudos, Zay.
Y'all just gave me different spins to think about when I think about young people.
I think of home. I think of a place where
Oh, you doing Stephanie Mills back there?
That's your fault from last
can't.
week saying you wanted to see how his ass be on karaoke. See, this is what I told your ass. You do not need to see that shit.
I should have let him go in.
He would have kept the hell going. Y'all would have seen my finger go up like this, and I would have walked right up the steps.
Well,
I can't.
and I learned that the internet sucks and it's a precursor to the Terminator coming to take us out.
You know, you have a strong fascination with aliens.
I feel like
No,
working to make America better again.
The AI is refusing to get cut off, or if they try to disconnect the program, the AI is finding ways to keep them from shutting it down, and they're communicating. They got their own language that we can't encrypt. Real life shit directly out of the movies is happening right now.
Yeah, it's the precursor to the Terminator. So don't listen. I won't be back. I'm out.
They're not just emotional.
To live, Miss. I was talking about not what you said. To live, talking about me being the emo. That's what I was referring to. But yeah, I listen. The internet sucks, and it's the precursor to the Terminator. So y'all better get ready. Get your guns. Get everything, because everybody's starting to marry these robots and they're gonna be out here, and then they're gonna snap and F us all up. So get ready.
Artificial intelligence.
I
Look
want
at
a robot
Trey.
just like I
Look at Trey with his beard. Like what?
Because you have a very strong, strange fascination with the whole intergalactic world. I'm worried.
I don't know why you worry because hey, don't you see AI? Don't you see people marrying robots and getting them to clean their
Who's
house
marrying a
and
That ain't
robot?
why.
and
That
jerk
ain't
them
why. That
off?
ain't why they. That's not why they marry the robots. So they marry the robots because
Who
they go
married a
knock it out.
robot?
Ain't nobody say nothing about them toys y'all got that work off batteries. Now you
Yeah,
mad
well,
because somebody
listen.
got a whole human made of batteries.
Look, that toy don't got no arms and can't shoot a gun. Let me tell you.
Shoot that
That might be
AI
a good
gonna rip
thing.
y'all.
Speak for yourself, say.
That might be a good thing. No
Listen,
arms, can't shoot a gun.
that
Right.
man gonna go get a hand job and gonna lose a hand. The third one. So I'm
Whoa.
telling you.
Get off my computer
Or
tonight.
lose the piece altogether.
Time to go to sleep. Time to go to
That's
bed.
crazy.
Great show.
Y'all
Thanks for
crazy.
tuning in, guys.
There's something wrong with you.
But hey, listen, this is in black, y'all. Y'all gonna get it raw, uncut, and in black and LGBTQ plus. We hope that
Listen.
you enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
We told you what we learned. We shared our thoughts and feelings. Listen, and I hope they walk away realizing that we are just like them.
Pretty
We
much.
we just sleep with different people.
They not like us.
Well, hold on now.
You know. But yeah. Panel,
Kaylani
any last
said we
words?
prefer different people. She didn't say that we sleep with everybody, Kaylani. That's just the
I heard
tuning into the wrong
something
show,
different.
Kaylani. Wrong
I
show.
heard something different.
That's the YT show you thinking of.
Ooh, Pete.
We sleep with the right people, but we don't F with maps.
Okay. That
That
part.
part.
Yeah, we don't F with maps. See,
That
maps
F
can
with
get
maps and YTs.
it. The maps can
Well,
get it
hold
on this
You put a
show.
P before the YT. Then, well, no, that might be the problem
Oh
with
my
maps.
God.
I blame Michael Jackson for maps.
What?
Oh shit.
You
Don't
blame
go
Michael
nowhere.
Jackson? Oh, I can't-
You
I
think
can't
the
be a part of
beehive
this.
is out. Don't make the MJ hive come after us.
Yeah, listen.
He said he
you-
wanted a PYT, and the map said me too.
And he said,
my
Map,
God.
you got a lollipop, but I got a whole amusement
Yes.
park. But that's a whole nother show. That's a
You know
whole
what?
nother
I ain't gonna
show.
let y'all do Michael Jackson like that.
So did you just call Prince a map? Because Prince had a lollipop too.
Prince. That's why he was giving.
No,
out
that was for
purple
y'all.
rain.
That was for the Butch Queens. You know what?
We do it.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.
Yeah. Go ahead, Russell Simmons. Well, y'all have any last words before we close out?
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.
Join us next Tuesday at 8 p.m. ish as we discuss more topics in LGBTQ plus and black. We enjoyed everyone. We hope you enjoyed us. Think about sharing this show because it was a little off the hook, but we actually mean all the crazy shit that we say on this show.
We kind of do.
Absolutely. No question about it.
Panel, tell them good night, Zay. Great topic.
Bye.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
Thank y'all for coming out.